Hey Narwhals, and welcome back to some more weight loss stories. And please tap subscribe for more weight loss stories that help you stay on track and to join the Narwhals. And don't be like me. Hey guys, so I, 28 female, 200 pounds starting weight, 130 pounds current weight, 5'7", lost my weight over the course of about 2 years, and have kept it off for the better part of 3 years. Lately, I've been having a lot of mental health issues, and they're very much worsened by my body ED. So for all of you who are starting out on your weight loss journey because of New Year's resolutions or generalized desire for change, I wanted to share some tips for getting to where you want to be and liking yourself when you get there. I do not want anyone else to get to the end and feel like a failure. I constantly feel like a failure, and while the rational part of my brain knows that this isn't true, the part that exists on its own is unfortunately more powerful. So here's a list of things I wish I had done to prevent that from happening, because in hindsight, it was 100% preventable. 1. A lot of people, myself included, when they start the weight loss journey, have in their head this image of what their body will look like when they've finished losing the weight. This is not a great way of looking at yourself. Fat will come off where it wants to, and you have no say in that. I'm at the low end of a healthy BMI, and I have belly rolls. I hate them. I also went from a D cup to an A cup. It's maddening. Compared to what I was, it's wonderful, but compared to what I wanted, it's failure. It's hard looking at myself and thinking that all my work led to failure. But this is absolutely not how anyone else sees me. This is all in my head, but my head is loud. And do not ever let those thoughts in, and do not let those thoughts drive your weight loss journey. Be proud of your progress and celebrate being healthy. Do not pursue a specific image when you have no idea whether or not your body will actually let it happen. Pursue health and celebrate the features that improve as they improve. 2. Dieting is not a punishment. Millions of people have gained and lost weight for whatever reason. You do not need to punish yourself for indulging in food when it tastes amazing and makes you feel great. You also do not need to stop indulging in food. Food is fantastic. What is important is understanding what foods you eat because you genuinely love them and what foods you eat because they're just there. For example, I love burgers. Love them so effing much. You know what I don't love nearly as much? French fries. You know what has a hell of a lot more calories than your average burger? French fries. You know what every goddamn burger comes with? French fries. Don't get me wrong, I love French fries, but I don't crave them like I crave burgers. Same with potato chips. If they're in the house, I eat the whole bag, but if they're not in the house, I don't even think about them. I love them, but don't crave them. Eat your cravings, but eat them responsibly. Craving pizza? Get a personal sized pizza and have some steamed veggies beforehand to fill up your stomach. Craving pasta? Same deal. Craving chocolate? Maybe a chocolate mousse instead of the chocolate cake. And hell, if you want a chocolate cake, eat chocolate cake. People who are naturally thin tend to eat anything they want, but can listen to when their body says, okay, that's enough. Your body will eventually click into this state. Don't punish yourself by not eating the things you love. Just be conscious of what's going in. 3. Plateaus and ups and downs are normal. Do not be discouraged. Do not feel like you're failing. I plateaued at 170 and 150 pounds for months. I even got down to 140 and then went back up to 150. I have since been steady at 130 for years. Ups and downs are not failures. Plateaus are not failures. They're as normal as normal can be. 4. Your goal should be health, not image, and be healthy. Unfortunately, being overweight, obese, underweight, or normal weight is directly linked to your health. The type of and amount of food you eat is also directly related to your health. Even if, when you plateau, yo-yo, or reach the end and are happy with how you look, focus on health. The stuff you eat, the things you do, the choices that you make. A healthy lifestyle leads to a better life, more energy, lower risk for many diseases, being stronger in general, being happier in general. Health is related to all these things. Be healthy. Even if you plateau, even if you gain weight, think about whether or not what decisions you're making are healthy. If they are, you're fine. You're absolutely fine. The takeaway is to be kind to yourself. It's a journey and it's a lifestyle change. It takes time. It's difficult. It's the hardest, easy thing you'll ever do. Calories in, calories out sounds so simple on paper. Do not ever punish yourself. Do not compare yourself to someone else. And above all, don't get discouraged if things don't go the way you planned. If you don't lose as fast as you wanted or don't look the way you expected. Be kind to yourself and good luck on your weight loss journeys. Thank you for this amazing post. We share the same perspective on food. And no food is off limit, but my New Year's resolution was to incorporate veggies in every meal. One pizza, okay, but lettuce on the side. One burger, lettuce on the side. Pasta, okay, but with a bit of steamed broccolis. I'm craving for chicken nuggets right now, so I'm getting a salad, 4 pieces, and I'm going to cut them and put it on my salad bowl. It's all about alternating between what's good for my health and what's good for my taste. I'm a slow loser and it really frustrates me sometimes, but your post helped me a lot. Thank you for taking the time to write this. You have made my day, and I'm so glad I caught this on my feed. I began my journey in August 2019 and started around 94 kilos, and it was all fine until March when the pandemic hit. It was months of doing home workouts and then letting loose up until November 2020 when I finally got back to the gym. I had such a hard time trying to forgive myself for falling off the wagon. I was in a bad space mentally for the last week, and your post has just validated everything I've been feeling. I've beat myself up so much because I'm losing weight rather slowly that I think now that I'm ready to just take a new approach. And mighty happy on your own journey. And above all, don't get discouraged if things don't go the way you planned, if you don't lose as fast as you wanted or don't look the way that you expected. This was one of the things that helped lead to my ED and weight regain the first time I lost the weight. And now I have the tools in my toolbox to talk to myself and really get into a healthier, positive mindset when looking at myself in the mirror and reflecting in my mind. Yes, I have lots of loose skin. That loose skin is my trophy for my weight loss, and I should not be ashamed of it, but should instead be proud. Always be kind and love yourself on your journey, no matter how fast you lose the weight. I definitely want to add, if you ever think your weight is tied into negative self-image, go to therapy. Your therapist wants you to be healthy in body and mind, and they have thousands of tools to help you unpack what is going on inside your brain. There is no shame in needing extra support from a professional if you're flailing. Sticking to it is better than pushing through it. I was scrolling through some fitness motivation accounts recently, and I saw so many posts about pushing yourself to the limit, continuing through the pain and discomfort, how your mind quits before your body, etc. It got me thinking, pushing yourself is a bit overrated. And now, if you're a marathoner or a CrossFit junkie, or someone who has been deeply involved and in love with fitness for a while, sure, push yourself to your limit, compete with yourself. But for beginners, or just people who are trying to repair a broken relationship with fitness, it's a no from me. Let's say that you set out to run 1 mile, but you can't do it, and you only make it, say, 0.75 of the mile. You feel like a failure because you didn't achieve the goal that you set. Alternatively, let's say that you set out to run until you're tired, or until you make it 0.75. Hey, great job. You ran the same distance both times, but in one, you feel bad about yourself for failing, and in the other, you feel good about yourself for doing it at all. But let's say that when you hit 0.75 in your first run, that you listen to all the fitness memes and push through. Feeling terrible, you make it to the 1 mile. And sure, you're proud of yourself, but tomorrow comes and you realize how much you despised running yesterday, and so you don't go running. And perhaps if you stopped when you wanted, you'd have a much better taste in your mouth about running going forward, and thus you'd be more likely to continue it. Pushing yourself to get to 1 mile isn't a better alternative if you never run again. Getting to 0.75 but sticking with it for days, months, or years is in the long run way better. Anyway, that's my ramble for today. Sustainability is the healthiest choice. If going easy on yourself and stopping when you want to stop is what will make you stick with it longer, that's the right choice for you. I'm under 140 pounds for the first time in 6 years. Hey y'all, I started out at 195 last October. I'm 5'4", and my normal weight had been around 145 pounds for a while, so it was quite a difference. I was drinking all the time, eating crappy food, being in a loop of depression. October 1st, 2019, I decided to go sober, and that decision changed my life. I just hit 15 months sober, and this morning I hit my lowest weight yet of 139. I haven't seen under 140 in so long. Quitting drinking at 25 was hard, but being able to be present, healthy, and happy at 26 was absolutely worth that struggle. My goal is 125 pounds, and I am determined to get there in 2021 by keeping up my sustainable, healthy habits and honoring my body. Anyone who is just starting out, enjoy the journey. It always takes a while if you are doing it the right way. Honor and love yourself from beginning to end. No exceptions. You are doing this for yourself and for no one else. Sending everyone love for 2021. And that brings us to the end, Narwhals. And please tap subscribe for more weight loss stories that help you stay on track and to join the Narwhals. And lastly, here's our featured Narwhal of the Day. New to the community on Reddit, but longtime YouTube viewer, finally got the courage to post. The top row is my heaviest, 459 pounds. I'm a 6'2", 33-year-old male. And the bottom row, my current weight at 391 pounds after a year of keto. In total weight loss, 69 pounds, with many more to go. You can do this.